Give me a water. Oh, shit. We live. We good. All right. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. First and foremost, we're going to start off giving our praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakwadash.
All right, we're going to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching this truth. All right, with the GMS Memphis camp, I'm Yakanan.
I'm the brother you're not Allah.
Hey, I'm $1
All right, and we got a lesson today going into dealing with anger and bitterness. Okay, and in this truth, you're going to have periods and times in this walk where you're going to be angry, you're going to be bitter, you're going to be upset. Okay, but it's a way we have to deal, through the scriptures, man. We got to deal through the spirit. Okay, and basically, hey, that's what this lesson is going into. All right, so Lord willing, it'll be edifying for the elect. So let's start off with that Ephesians, whoever got it.
It's the book of Ephesians. It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, starting at verse 26. And it reads, "Be ye angry, and sin not.
Yep.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath."
Right, be ye not angry and sin not, man. You can't get angry at situations or things that happen, and it just causes you to, completely be out of the spirit. All right, you forget the things you've been taught. Okay, you forget everything else goes out the window because anger is just an emotion, man. Ultimately, man, that's something everybody's gonna go through. You're gonna have periods and times in this walk where you're gonna be angry and upset with things. Me and the brother was just speaking on basically how you could get upset or angry with a brother, but you gotta hash that out. We're men. We gotta talk things out. Shit, it's been times recently I've been angry, upset with seeing certain people at the camp. You know what I mean? And it's like, I can't let that emotion and these things get to me. At the end of the day, is hey, you gotta teach the word. You gotta flow through the spirit. Hey, the Lord is gonna deal how He's gonna deal. We can't worry about being upset or angry or how you feel about certain things, man. You gotta deal through the spirit. So. You got it, bro.
Cause it say, "Be ye angry and sin not." Like the elder speaking on, anger, or being angry. You know what I'm saying? Is an emotion that Yahweh Hashem Shai has given upon us because ultimately, what He is also angry with the wicked every day. Yep. But the thing about it, He says, "Sin and sin not." Sin is the action. So what? You can't be emotionally reacting. You know what I'm saying? Upon your anger, when you're angry, you know what I'm saying? So when you're angry, okay, but you don't react on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it says, "And let not the sun go down upon your wrath."
Right.
So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Correct yourself. Don't be mad at that situation all day. Don't be mad at that person all day. You know what I'm saying? Because they say, saying in the world, that's how you drain your energy. You know what I'm saying? You drain your energy being mad like that.
Being upset and angry about things that we can't control. Yeah. At the end of the day, this is all the Lord's will. This is all the Lord's doing. So that's a good point. Don't let anger and being mad and things like that drain your energy, man. Because it'll cause bitterness. It'll cause you to ultimately, man, start to, fall out, If you're in this truth, man, and you start being angry and upset and bitter with every single thing, this truth, it's a bitter walk. It's part of this is what? Suffering, man. So if you can't deal with the bitter side of this truth, you ain't gonna be able to receive the good side, you know what I'm saying? The blessings, But Bob Kashai, you read that again?
It says verse 26 in Ephesians chapter 4. neither Salakia, be ye angry and sin not.
Con.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Yep. What verse 27 say?
27 says, neither give place to the devil.
See? You need to give place to the devil because he can plant those seeds in your mind to where, you know, now that's all you can think about. That's all you can focus on is how angry and mad you are about whatever you're dealing with, whatever the situation is. Like we were speaking on earlier, it could be Satan could have your boss jump on you, you know, or jump on them, okay, and have you pissed off about that. You angry about a job or whatever. Your car may break down, your woman leave, you know, that happens a lot. You got certain men, you know, you come into the truth, you know, hey, your woman, man, that's probably the first thing to go. So you angry and bitter about that. You lost your woman, you lost your job, you just angry and bitter. But no, it says to sin not, man. You know, we were speaking also on how when we first came in this thing, a lot of men, this is how you know you get more seasoned in this walk, is Jake, man, every time you get upset, you know, coming into the truth, putting a curse on somebody. Oh, man, that was Shalak, you know. Every time something happens, you get upset, man. Jake put it in the chat, hey, put a curse on this person, that person. But no, once we, you know, been through this walk, you understand, hey, this is the bitter side of this, man.
It come with it.
It come with it. So we're a lot more compassionate, a lot more lenient on, you know, the wrath, you know, just lashing out. I'm just going to the extreme, you know, because you're upset. But it's nothing wrong with that. It's, hey, we're in the flesh, you know, but it's how you handle it. It's how you deal with these things, man. Okay? So, hey, dealing with anger and bitterness, man, that's part of this walk, man. We got to know how to handle these things, man. Yep. We can move on to the next precept.
All right. This is James chapter 1, verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath.
All right. And that's, oh, man, read that again.
It says, verse 19, wherefore, my beloved, James chapter 1, verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath.
Slow to speak, slow to wrath, man. Jake like that, and that's another thing, man. A lot of Jake, man, is so quick to start talking and yapping about things, man. You know, before you can hear the whole conclusion of the matter, you just start running off at the mouth, yap 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 yap. You know, a lot of times you gotta just be quiet and let things play out through the spirit.
Exactly.
You know, it's some things, man. You know, we get upset about or get angry about. It's not even, you know, like the brother just was speaking on, worth spending time on, man. Worth giving your energy to. You know, certain things, man. You just pray that, hey, the Lord gonna work it out. He's gonna. It's already being worked out through the spirit. You know, so there's no need for us to be angry about certain things. There's no need for us to be bitter about certain things. That's, you know, it's just part of life, part of this walk. Like,
It's out of our hands.
Yeah, it's out of our hands. What can we do?
What can we do?
It's out of our control. So what all we can do is what the Lord told us to do, which is what? Prophesy, preach, and teach this word, man. Push this gospel, man. Everything else is gonna work out. But being angry and bitter about things, man, can ultimately, man, cause you to you know, fall out, like I said, you know. Read that again, bro, and then read it all the way through the 20.
It says, James chapter 1, verse 19, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear.
If I may add,
You got it, bro.
Shema. And James is Yahweh Shah brother. He's speaking to the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And again, one of the first commandments of them all is Hear, O Israel, Shema. So we have to be ready to listen when these situations of you becoming angry. Because again, we don't want to emotionally react.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Make a decision, because a rash decision A bad decision can be made off of emotion.
Yeah.
That's why I got a lot of Jakes that locked up right now in prison or dead.
That's right.
Emotional reactions. They got angry over, something probably that was minor, and just, ultimately took it too far. And hey, Satan can play on that, man.
And that's what I was speaking about people in prison. That's what they usually say, those that get convicted like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, that was the devil. You know what I'm saying? Damn, playing on my mind.
Playing on my mind, plant that seed. Yep. Cause that most definitely can happen, man. Say use an incident or something someone says and plant that seed in your mind, and it builds up that anger, and you react emotionally or carnally, and that's it. Yep. But you got it, brother.
All right, I'm gonna read it again. This is James chapter 1, verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath.
Slow to wrath. You gotta be slow to wrath, man. Hey, the times we're coming into, man, it's gonna be people that are gonna be doing things that you're gonna want to react in anger. You're gonna want to ultimately, man, get your lick back, so to speak. But we're gonna have to be slow to wrath, because the Lord sees all these things, man. He's putting us through these situations to see how we're gonna react to it. You can't take matters in your own hands and react carnally on situations. You're gonna be just like a nigga in the world. Lord not gonna you basically testing them. You know, here it is. He put you in a situation, and you, man, fuck that. I'm finna get this nigga. And you react in a carnal way, you're gonna get that judgment, man. We gotta flow through the spirit, man. It's a way we gotta deal with anger, and the scriptures it tells us that what to do. You got it.
This is James chapter 1, picking up at verse 20. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of Yahweh.
See? The wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of Yahweh, man. Hey, your wrath, man, that's not the will of the Lord, man. We're supposed to wait upon Yahweh by Shema Shai until he rise up to the prey. He's the one that's gonna work things out for us, man.
Exactly.
You can't take matters in your own hands.
And then it said, read it one more time too, because the wrath.
James chapter 1, verse 20. It says, for the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of Yahweh.
And the righteousness of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai is doing this work, doing his will, following the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. Right. So if you are bitter, angry, you can't produce, as much as you're supposed to, because you're angry. You're wasting your energy and draining your energy on being angry.
Yep.
Still on the past.
Yep.
Not looking to the future, which is the kingdom of heaven. Which that should make you happy. We start thinking about that, you get in those situations where you might be at work, 2/3 might make you mad. You're like, man, god damn.
Yeah.
But then in the back of your head, somebody come around and be like, see, that's why we need the kingdom.
That's why we need the kingdom. That's why we need the kingdom. That's what you gotta tap back into the spirit. Yeah, you might be angry, but it's like you gotta remember, hey, we got the Lord has everything set up for us to get the victory, man. There's no need to be upset. Fuck this, man. This shit is done, man. We at the end of this. So yeah, what are you really mad about? What is it really to be just mad about, man? But we're in the flesh, we gonna get upset, man. Things we gonna go through. But the ultimate, like the brother just made the point, the ultimate goal, the clearest vision you can see has to be the kingdom of heaven, man. That's what we got to keep in the forefront of your mind, man. Yeah, beautiful, bro. Beautiful point. Yeah.
So you done with it?
Yeah, that was it.
All right. This is Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 17. It say, he that is soon angry dealeth foolishly.
See? He that is soon angry, dealeth foolishly. You got it.
And a man of wicked devices is hated.
See? That's it. He that was soon angry, dealeth foolishly. You're gonna do something foolish, something simple, something carnal. When you angry, you know, 9 times out of 10 you get upset and angry, man. You not thinking clear.
Nope.
You pissed off. you got rage in your eyes, man. You know. That's why in the times we coming into, man, I believe that through the Spirit, like, man, there's gonna be some things people gonna say, gonna try to do, to where we're gonna have to be in the Spirit, man. You can't we can't lose our cool, brothers. We gotta understand. Hey, this is part of the suffering. This is part of the bitterness, and this is part of the fight. You know, well, we gotta. Hey, you know how Jake is, man. Oh man, the nigga I couldn't be you. Couldn't do that to me. You know, you gotta have to take the low. Certain situations, man. You may just have to, hey, let Jake, get off on you, man. Not saying you let a person put hands on you or hurt you, but I'm saying verbally. You know how people are. They may say anything to try to get you to, react in a carnal way. You know? Bible Kashai, you read that again?
Yep. It says, verse 17 in Proverbs chapter 14, he that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated.
Yeah, man, of wicked devices is hated, man. Esau Edom. He's the main wicked, the ones that pushing out, all these wicked devices in the earth, man. You know?
I can jump down to verse 29
you
real
got
quick.
It, brother.
Because it says, verse 29, he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding.
Beautiful.
Yep. And it says, but he that is hasty of spirit, it says, exalted folly.
Oh, exalted folly. So that's like a Jake in the world going out, man. You first time you get upset or angry, you know what I'm saying, you jacking. You squabbling. You gotta handle everything, with fisticuffs or a carnal situation. I'm gonna get the strap, man. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. No, you're not dealing through the Spirit, man. What it said, read that part again about the understanding.
Verse 29, it says, he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding.
See, you being slow to wrath, you got great understanding. You understand, okay, it's a demon right here, man. I'm not finna let this man rouse me up, or this woman or whoever, this Edomite, rouse me up to do something rash or do something stupid or carnal through the Spirit. Nah, man, I already know the scope. I see this shit coming. I'm good, man. I'm walking away. Certain situations, brothers, we gonna have to just walk away from. You can't. We gonna let the Lord defend us. We can't defend ourselves, man. Was there more on that?
That was it. Yeah,
okay. Let's grab that. What was that? Proverbs 29.
All right. This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 22. An angry man stirreth up strife, and a furious man aboundeth in transgression.
Yeah. Well, it said angry man stirreth up strife. He's all about trying to. Well, look that word up, strife. See what it goes into. Basically, like contention and fighting. Yeah. That's what I was just speaking on.
Whenever you see like them documentaries of them dudes that's in prison, it's always some dude in there where he just like, it's like he like fighting. I like being.
I love contention.
Yeah, I love chaos.
Strife,
yeah,
chaos.
You know
you got niggas like that though. But as men of the Lord, we can't have that spirit, man. That's really not having rule over your spirit, man. If you allow the emotions to take over you, it's like we were speaking on, anger is just emotion, man. You allow that emotion to overtake your judgment, man, you ain't ruling your spirit. You're not ruling your spirit, man. You got it.
This is angry in the blue letter. Strife. So like strife in the blue letter. Outline of biblical usage. Strife, contention, object of contention, and under the Strong's definitions, it says a contest or quarrel, brawling.
Brawling. A contest or quarrel, argument.
Mm-hmm.
So read that precept again.
This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 22. An angry man stirreth up strife, and a furious man aboundeth in transgression.
Aboundeth in transgression. Well, sin on top of sin. You sinning. You know? That's not of the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
Oh.
You know? Hey, that's it. he got to get nothing else. Let's move on. Where we at? Sirach?
All right, come. This the book of Sirach, chapter 20 and verse 2. I can start at 1 real quick.
You got it, bro.
Can you get in the GNT real quick?
What's
Sirach 20 and 22. I mean 20 and verse 2. But this Sirach 20 is starting in verse 1. It says, there is a reproof that is not comely. Again, some man holdeth his tongue, and he is wise. I'll read that one more time.
You got it. Break it down, brother.
Yeah, it says, there is a reproof that is not comely. And then when you go into that word comely too, you know, you got in GNT so you can just make it more plainly.
Verse 2.
Verse 1.
All right. This is Sirach chapter 20, verse 1 in the GNT. A person can be rebuked in the wrong way. It may be wiser to keep quiet than to speak.
Right. So a person can be rebuked in a wrong way, not calmly. You know, so you have to watch how you say or you speak. You know what I'm saying? To a person. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a thin line. You know what I'm saying? Between holding a grudge and self-criticism. You know what I'm saying? Constructive criticism. You know. And you could be angry behind it too when you receive it. That's why verse 2 is going to say, I'm going to read in KJV first. It says, it is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly. And he that confesseth his fault shall be preserved from hurt. Then bring it back in the GNT.
All right. This is verse 2, Sirach chapter 20, verse 2 in the GNT. But it is much better to rebuke the person than to keep your anger bottled up.
So it is better to rebuke that person, you know what I'm saying, give them constructive criticism, than keep that anger bottled up in you. Because again, it goes back into the first precept that we opened up with. Don't let your be angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. But again, that's a thin line too. You know what I'm saying? So we have to watch going back to verse 1. But you got it.
Verse 3.
You can read it, run it back from 1 and 2 again.
All right.
Because it's just making it plain, you know what I'm saying, about us not being angry, you know what I'm saying, and how to handle yourself when you're giving correction, when you're speaking. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Jay can take the rebuke, but then the bitterness, the anger sit in like, you know. You start to sit in, and now, you know, it boil over. Like you say, going to sleep on it. Yeah. You still thinking about it. We had a brother that happened to, man. You know, on the cool, a brother, man, we you know, got rebuked. He came back. Jake still mad about the same shit. You come right back, you still talking about this? That was supposed to be done away with the day before. The day it happened, when we saluted, you know, that's that. You let the Lord handle it from there. What did he do? Come back, hey, brother, I need to talk to you. You still mad, bitter. Out of there now. Now, you know, hey, it's up to the Lord. Lord will you have mercy on him. I love that brother, man. But, you know, that's part of this walk is, you know, being able to accept rebuke. Knowing when you're wrong, man, if a brother tell you something, man, that's the spirit of the Lord. That's not a brother he just don't like you. He mad. Right. You know?
That's what I said. It's a thin line between. Right. Because, hey, some brothers could take, man, bro, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, get your line at you, man. You acting like a punk. You know what I'm saying? Like you coach.
You gotta know your players, though.
Know how to talk,
you gotta know how to talk to certain brothers. Some brothers can't take that. Yeah. you gonna hurt them. So you right, bro. It's a thin line. It's a thin line how you deal, you know. But I'm gonna say this too. We at a point now in this walk, brothers got a man to fuck up, man. You got a man to fuck up. We don't got time to be pussyfooting around
holding
with
hands.
Yeah, holding hands. Oh, look, brother, you can't be doing that now.
I understand that.
Man, fuck all of that, man. We gotta let you get here straight up. You fucking up. You do something else again, your ass on the other side, you're gonna get suspended. You understand that? You gotta talk to Jake like that. You gotta tell Jake straight, man. You can't be playing around, man. Your ass gonna be out of here, man. And that's where you don't want to be.
Right.
You know.
I got a precept.
You got it.
Beautiful.
All right. This is Proverbs chapter 9, verse 8. It says, "Rebuke not a scorner, lest he hate thee.
Yep.
Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee."
See? You got it, bro.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? If you just, like the scriptures say, examine thyself, that thou be in the faith. You know, so when somebody rebuke you, you got to take the time to examine yourself, you know, speaking for myself. Hey, man, I was wrong here, I was wrong there, I was wrong here. And grow from it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, bro.
That's beautiful because that's what they say in the word. That's what a man is. They know how to take accountability for their action. But especially for a man of the Lord, you should know how to take accountability for your actions. If you wrong, hey, you wrong.
Yeah.
Get it right. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to do. Get it right. We're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? We still sin. We still go off. But right now, the Lord has given us the mercy and opened up the doors for us to what? To get better every day. Strive for perfection every day, man. You know what I'm saying? So like the brother say, hey, look at yourself, you know what I'm saying? If brother getting on your ass about something, okay, hey, take that constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, what the fuck, brother, mad at me being a tyrant.
That brother ain't never like me, man.
No,
Day one.
man. It ain't like that.
It ain't like that, man. Hey, everybody's gonna get rebuked, man. Everybody, you know, gonna go through trials. Everybody gonna have things that happen.
Yeah.
But hey, we can't get angry and deal emotionally.
Right.
You know, we gotta be men. But you got it, bro. We're gonna get ready to wrap it too, man. Let's grab a couple more.
Ready, Proverbs 16, Acts 15. Bring it back like that.
Yeah, we in with either one of these. Matter of fact, we in with we got 16 to 32.
That's what I'm about to grab.
He about to grab that now.
Hold that. We'll end with that one.
All right.
Get the Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes, I got you.
Yeah.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7,
Yep.
and verse 9. And it reads, and it says, be not hasty. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry.
Yep. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, man. And you ready to get mad about some shit.
What did he say?
Yeah.
What did he call him?
He did what? Soon Jake Tone get a little, you know, raised up, he mad. You know? Yeah, you got people like that. We can't be like that, man. We men of the Lord. We got to deal through the spirit. Brother can yell at you, man. You know? You be a man.
Be lying, man. It's the lying spirit in you, man. But don't be hasty in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Brother, explain yourself. You already getting mad. Fuck. Nah, man. That shit wicked, man.
Yeah, that's a demon. That's a demon on you, man. That's right.
But it says, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools.
Come on, man. I ain't got to break that down. Anger resteth in the bosom of fools. You know? So, hey, you're not thinking things through. You're not in the spirit, like brother was just saying. You ain't in the spirit, man. You got a demon on you, man. You got to pray. You got to fast. You know? You got to understand, hey, this is part of the walk, man. We didn't sign up for this truth, man, to think it's going to be a cakewalk, man. You know? We understand this thing it's gonna be a tough and difficult road, man. You're gonna get angry, man. You're gonna get bitter about certain things. Okay, but hey, we understand the ultimate goal, man, is the kingdom of heaven. Okay, and we have to deal with these things, man. You know, so let's wrap it up with that Proverbs.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. Because what you can be slow to getting upset and slow to wrath, and the Lord will work it all out in your favor, man. You know. How about, hey, I witnessed that. I've been a part of that, to where I just bite my tongue on certain things, man, and the Lord will bring the judgment on the person who, you know, came up against me. And I'm gonna say this: it don't happen right away though. It can. No, you can't say what Yahweh Shema Shah won't do, but eventually he always, you know what I'm saying, he always look out for us, man. You know. Hey, we're serving the Lord, man. We serving the true power, Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, you know he got us. So if anybody do something or come up against his men, they got it coming. All we got to do is wait on it, man. We ain't gotta get upset. We don't have to get angry. We don't have to get mad. None of that. We're gonna let the Lord deal with you, man. He gonna do it way worse than what we could do. Anything you could even think of. He can't. Lord God, he got it all worked out. I notice now too, just through the walk, that hey, certain people will come up against you just so the Lord can judge their ass, man. You have things happen, people do shit and fuck with you and piss you off, hey, you mad as hell. And the Lord, look at that. Spirit. Hey, and Lord will have them do that, man, just to get jacked up. Women come in your life, man, just to get judged, man. Some might, you know, be there for the long haul, but some of them, man, they coming around, man, to get judgment, man. You know, and it's true. This is how the Lord deals, man. So when you understand these things, we don't get angry, man. We don't get mad. Hey, call Allah Yahweh Shema Shah, man. It's a spirit. You know, be thankful more than anything that hey, we have this truth and we have the name of the Lord to call on. We know what we're doing, man. You know, we know where we're at. You know, you can finish that, bro. Oh, was that it?
Yep. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 32. It says, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
So yeah, you gotta be able to rule your spirit, man. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I mean that's a beautiful thing too, because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, what again quoted the scripture earlier, the Lord is angry with the wicked every day, but what he's showing mercy upon the whole earth until they reach the height of their sins, just like the elder was speaking on. You know what I'm saying? The Lord might not just judge them right away, because he might have them keep making you angry so he could bring a heavy judgment upon them. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Especially one guy that had came, because we're doing this lesson, us brothers, and I know for sure, you know what I'm saying? You remember the guy that used to park the bike?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the Lord brought heavy judgment on him, man.
Jacked him up.
Jacked him up until, you know what I'm saying, his jaw was wired, you know, his mouth was wired, and then recently I just seen, you know what I'm saying, I don't be on the Facebook, but I seen a video of him and like by the police station, by the Exxon over there downtown, man. Yeah. I'm talking about out of his mind on the bike, through, man. And that's what happened, man, when you come against, you know what I'm saying, the men of the Lord. Yep. You know what I'm saying, again, the Yahweh Hashem Shah children angry, man. The Lord will fuck you up, man. Point blank, period, man.
Yep. We don't have to put curses. We don't have to do anything. All we got to do is continue to stay in the spirit, keep preaching and teaching, man. You know, the Lord gonna defend us, man. You know, so hey, that's how you deal with anger and bitterness in this truth, man. Hey, you pray to Yahweh Shema Shah and let him work it out, man. Pray that the Lord keep your spirit steady and strong, and that you can continue to fight and enduring this truth, man. You know? So, hey, with that, Lord willing, this was edifying for the elect. Once again, we're going to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, HaKakodash. We'll give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS. Salutations and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.